Your dad gives you 5 chocolates and you have to distribute it among 5 of your friends. So what will be the share of each friend? 5 chocolates divided by 5 children, 5 by 5, that is 1. So each of them will get 1 chocolate. Now suppose the number of chocolates which your dad gives you is unknown. He gives you a different number of chocolates every day. So you denote the unknown number of chocolates by a variable x. So you assume that your dad gives you x chocolates and you have to distribute it among 5 of your friends. So number of children among which you have to distribute chocolates is 5. So what will be the share of each child? It will be x divided by 5, x chocolates divided among 5 children. So share of each will be x divided by 5. We can represent it as x divided by 5. Here we have divided a variable which is x by a constant which is 5. So this is how we divide a variable by a constant and we represent it as x by 5. Now suppose it's your birthday. Your dad gives you 60 chocolates to distribute in your entire class. But you are not sure how many students will be coming to the class. So the number of students coming to the class is unknown to you. Number of chocolates you have is 60. Number of children which come to the class is denoted by a variable n because it is unknown to you. So how many chocolates will each child get? Share of each will be 60 divided by n. It can be written as 60 by n. Here we are dividing a constant 60 by a variable n and we write it as 60 by n. Now suppose you do not know how many chocolates your dad will be giving you. So you denote the number of chocolates by x because the number of chocolates is unknown. So you denote it by a variable x. Also the number of children who will be coming to the class is not known to you. So you represent it by a variable n. So what will be the share of each child? Total number of chocolates divided by total number of children present, which is x divided by n, and we represent it as x by n. So it is x by n. Here we are dividing a variable x by another variable n. So it is x by n. So now we have to divide 121x by 11. Note that these are monomials. Monomials are expressions containing just one term. So both of these have a single term. So we need to divide one monomial by another monomial. Let us see how we can do it. So we write 121x by 11. Now we have already learned multiplication. How do we multiply a monomial with another monomial? We multiply the numeric part with the numeric part and the algebraic part with the algebraic part. Similarly, in division also, we divide the numeric part with the numeric part and we divide the algebraic part with the algebraic part. So here the numeric part is 121 and here the numeric part is 11. So 121 divided by 11 gives us 11 and the algebraic part is x. There is no algebraic part in the denominator. So we simply write it as 11x. So this is how we divide a monomial by another monomial. In this case, it is a constant. So this is how we divide a monomial by a constant. Now let us divide these two monomials. So it is negative 12 p cube q square r divided by 18 p square q cube. Again, we need to divide the numeric part with the numeric part and the algebraic part by the algebraic part. So let us see how we do it. So negative 12 divided by 18, and then this thing is multiplied by 12, this thing is multiplied by 18. So we place a multiplication sign and p cube q square r divided by p square q cube, p square q cube. So negative 12 divided by 18, 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18. So we get negative 2 by 3 into. Now we take variables one by one. P cube divided by p square. So p cube divided by p square gives us p. Q square divided by q cube gives us a q in the denominator. So p by q, and we have a r here. So it is pr by q. So we get the answer as negative 2/3 PR by Q. So this is how we divide two monomials. Divide the numeric part with the numeric part and the algebraic part with the algebraic part. Now solve a question. Divide negative 6ab cube by negative 2a square b to the power 5c. So we need to divide these two. Negative 6ab cube divided by negative 2a square b to the power 5c. So what are the numeric parts? Negative 6 by negative 2 into, consider the algebraic part, ab cube divided by a square b to the power 5 c. So negative negative cancel, 6 by 2 is 3, and this is a divided by a square gives a in the denominator, b cube divided by b to the power 5 gives b square in the denominator, and we have a c in the denominator. So we get the answer as 3 by a b square c. So 3 divided by a b square c.